Today I'm going to give an introduction to the Pet Carnival and War and Order. This is a crucial event to get some extra power-ups for your beast, so you're going to want to do well. So stick around in this video for all the things I've figured out so far and a beginner guide. Hello my friends and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming and this video is sponsored by the makers of War and Order, and today I want to help you do well in the Pet Carnival. This is an event that only starts to show up after your server has evolved a sort of certain amount. I don't know exactly what that is, but my first couple months I didn't see it, and then in like my third month I was like, oh hey, here's this Pet Carnival event. What is even happening here? The basic gist of this event is that you join a team, and with your team you catch horses, and then you train up those horses and you race them. That's it. Now, there's a bunch of intricacies to how that works, and there's just a ton of different ways you can get pet food, and we'll talk about all of that. The first thing you need to do, though, is join a team. You smash the Join Team button. You can see I have 2 applications in, but in your ideal world, you got a group of friends you always play with, and they always hold your space. You don't want to be sort of scrambling to find a team. In an ideal world, you got your friends lined up, and they always save that space for you anyways. From there, after you've joined a team, you're going to go to the train section. And this is where I need to explain a bunch of stuff. You start off with a green tier horse. Well, that's fine, but there's blue tier rarity, and then purple tier, and then orange tier, which is legendary. And the higher the rarity, the better stats you have. Now, what do those stats do? They help you in the race. Now, the race, I'll get to it later. It's not that complicated. It's not even Mario Kart levels of complicated, okay? It's very straightforward, but you want more stats on your horse. Now, how do you make your horse better? Leveling up is one approach. It will improve your stats. As you can see on the screen over here, they show those stats. Also, as you level up, you get tiered rewards. Now, I spend to achieve typically in the realm of like level 25 to 30, so temper your expectations for how far you can get in this. If you were spending bigger, you presumably could get all the way up to level 50. That does seem really wild to me, and the beast skin fragments are very good. I will talk about that more in just a minute. For what? Why are we doing this, right? But to get better horses, you need to start catching. Now, you use these ropes that you can get a bunch of different ways to catch horses. It doesn't actually matter which pony you go to try to catch here. You just tap level 1 pony that you find on the map or through the screen that I just did. You hit catch, and there are 2 types of catches. There are normal catches, and you can see the rarity that I can get with that, and there are superior catches. It doesn't really matter the order you do these. The only thing I'll say is that you actually can accumulate a whole heck of a lot of catches over the course of this event, and it is a lot easier when you can start to do them in bulk. So for example, I'll start to do some superior catches. You don't have to wait for the duration. I'll do it this first time just to show you, but ooh, epic horse right off the rip. Not bad. 5.5 and 7.5 is just okay. In an epic horse, you're really looking for like 7.5, 7.5, and maybe you can get some 8s in there. This is an out of 10 scale, okay? So I'm going to hit catch again. I'm going to go for another superior catch. Now, if I tap the screen, you catch your horse instantly. Another epic. I mean, I'm doing pretty good. 6 on the one stat, 7 on the other. I hit catch again, and boom. Now I can start to do in 10. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Let's pick up the pace here. Tap the screen, get all my horses. Actually, man, okay, cool. A lot of epic horses here. 7.5, 7. Looks like it's the best that I got. Fine. Okay. Ultimately, in a perfect world, you would want to get to 50 superior catches because you are guaranteed 1 legendary, and it is almost certainly going to be better than any epic horses you get. I am pretty sure I very rarely get a legendary horse from a catch. Let me temper your expectations. Usually I have to go to pity with the 50 catches to get a legendary horse. Ooh, there's a 7.8. A 7.8 is actually pretty decent. Okay, cool. Now, I'm going to tap the raise button, and you can see I've got a ton of ponies over here. One of the first things I worried about, and I was like freaking out, man. I was like, oh my God, I leveled up my green pony. I'm screwed. No, you're not. It doesn't matter which pony you switch to, and you will switch in just a second. I'll show you. It doesn't matter which pony you switch to. Your level carries over. Thank God. So I can switch over to this 7.8 pony. Let's go. I'm going to hit deploy. Deploy the pony. Woo, look at that thing's looking thick. We're doing better. We're doing better. Now, the rest of these ponies, what the heck do you do with them? You don't need more than 1 pony. So, you release them. Yes, you release them. You know, look, the word release sounds really nice, but what you're actually doing is turning them into pony food. That's right. You're going to turn them into pony food to feed to your other pony. There's Lord of the Ponies up in here. Oh my God, this is actually terrible. Okay, so I don't really need all these ponies. I got a bunch. The 7.5, 7 I'll hold on to because I don't know why. Nostalgia. I really don't need it. You only need one pony at the end of the event here, but whatever. We'll hold on to the 2. We'll get rid of all these others. Confirm. You have selected high quality pets. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. Turn them into food. Oh my god. And you get a tiny amount of food, but it is food. Food that you feed to your other horse. You feed your weaker horses to your stronger horse until you get a stronger pony. GG. And we just level this thing up. Easy. Now, from here, what else can you do? There are a number of ways to get these currencies that you need to actually enhance your pony and get stronger. So, to give you an example, there is an event, you can see I'll tap it on the screen, that if you do some purchasing, they'll give you some extra stuff. You have to do that over the course of several days. This is an event format that does show up pretty frequently, but we're not done. Also, there are events that you can do 100% free to play called Hunting Day. This is really important to save up these items to use during events like this. Those things that you're saving include Beast Experience Scrolls, Artifact Experience Tomes, Beast Experience, and if you can swing it, you think you can spend an upwards of, was it 8,000 gems, baby? 8,000 gems. If you got the gems sitting around, or if you've been spending in the game, you're hoarding appropriately, you'll have them around for this style of event, so you can get extra rewards for having spent on things you might have gone and spent those gems on anyways. So I try to time a lot of my upgrades with this event to get all these extra goodies. This does refresh every single day, and it is awesome to get all the extra stuff. We are not done yet, because, of course, there are bundles that you can go and get to improve your pony. We make our way over to the limited section. Scroll over. There's going to be 2 types of bundles, and maybe a third shows up a little bit later, but the first type is going to give you a bunch of pony food. I find that the $5 and $10 tiers are really higher value, and the other tiers are a bit more expensive for what you get. You do get some speed ups and some resources out of the deal, which are things that I do value for what it's worth. And the next bundle you can get is some ropes to go catch some ponies. So this is a bundle that you would work on. I believe this bundle refreshes, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it will refresh. I know there's a countdown here, but I'm pretty sure this is going to refresh at reset. And then you can buy the lower tiers again, which are generally higher value than the higher tiers. I personally just kind of go for one legendary pony and I call it a day. I got my legendary pony and I'm good. I'm good, baby. That's it. I haven't actually done big competition in the racing portion to try to get the top rank and make a team of 4 people that are like all ringers to try to do that. But I haven't done that. Theoretically, that's a thing you could do, and going for top ranks is going to give you better rewards. So let's get to the so what. So what, Chisgule? Why all of this? There is a ranking reward for your team, and the captain of your team can get a little bit extra. Members get good stuff too. If I show you the other rewards, because most of us are never going to get rank 1s through, I don't know, even 10 is like really a stretch here. But if you rank decently as a team, you can get some pretty decent stuff here. Some, random legendary chests. I mean, look, I use this phrase too much in the grand scheme of things, but these rewards are not going to make or break your account. They aren't. What is really cool, not these artifact fragment chests anyways, but what is really cool is the beast skin fragments. This is what we need to go and talk about, because these beast skin fragments that you get as your tiered reward and also your end reward over here are cool. So what do? We make my way over to my beast, and we go back to my town, go to the beast. You can see I've already got a special looking theme on my phoenix. Well, how did I get that? It's the beast skin fragments. If I make my way to the beast skin section in the bottom right, you can see that I actually had a choice for my beast. One choice would have been the golden phoenix, which has a series of buffs here, reduces damage taken from angels and gives an HP boost. And I've got the ice crystal phoenix, which I am currently using. Increase the attack of archers and mages. Well, I'm happy to have my mages do more damage. And increase damage of angels. Definitely happy to have my angels do more damage. This is really solid for all the situations where I know I'm going to be using angels, which, okay. SOS attacks, not when I'm defending, but it is when I'm, I guess, using them in game modes where I can't lose angels. Anyways, without getting into angels, card will be up in the top if you want more information on angels and why they're so good. What you can do is, as you get more of these, you can pick a theme to unlock it, and you can evolve it. Now, evolving this will give more stats, but also, if we get a look at what this can do, I'm going to go back a screen here. I'm going to go into my beast talent section, and I can tap the Phantom talent section. Don't worry if you don't see all these talents yet for your beast. They unlock once your beast reaches a certain level. I believe it was like 16, 17 in that range. But there are beast abilities that sort of unlock as well. So Arctic Blast sounds really cool. Tell me more. When Phoenix launches a normal attack, you have a chance to freeze the target for 2 seconds. Now look, it's a 5% chance, but 1 in 20 hits freezes the target for 2 seconds like they do no attacks? That seems insane. This only becomes available, however, when beast skill, or skin rather, reaches level 5. Aha. So now you see why collecting these beast fragments is really, really cool, because as you get more of them, you get these special abilities and you get more stats on your beast. So it is yet another vector for improving the quality of your beast. And you can see here the Flame Explosion is the other option for me. As your Phoenix launches a normal attack, you will deal additional damage based on a percentage of your attack. So just straight damage. I mean, that's pretty good. And if we get a look around, can I actually... Is it possible for me to see what the phantom talents are? I think so, for other beasts. Let's get a look here. If I go into here, Smash Beast Talent, and if I look at Blood Vessel Preview, unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can preview for you what your other beast skins are on the other beasts, but you can always go to your beast skins section to check that out. And they do have coming soon listed here, so presumably they might add another skin at some point in time. And if I tap remove, which I am a little terrified to do, oh, did I just remove it? It just removes the skin? Use? Remove? Use? Okay, well, I could remove this one if I wanted. Ice Crystal Phoenix. I can't use this one. I would have to still unlock it. So I guess theoretically someone could go and unlock multiple of these, which feels insane to me. I don't know how the heck you would go and do that. And maybe if you fully reset your beast, you get some of this stuff back. Someone leave a comment down below if you know for sure. I definitely was a little anxious pushing that remove button. And the source will tell you Pet Carnival is basically it. I have seen these show up one other time in the game, and that is freaking it. And that was in a bundle, and that was it, man. So maybe there are some other places where they show up very rarely, but you get the majority of these things from this event. And if you are whaling, you are likely to obviously get more of them by virtue of picking up the bundles and leveling up your beast a whole heck of a lot. Now, the final thing I guess we do need to talk about is how the racing portion of this event actually works. And it's really straightforward. You jump and you go side to side, and there's even a tutorial that tells you how, and you're just going to pick up a bunch of resources and try to make it as far as you can through the level. And it's pretty straightforward. The further you get, the more points you get, and the more points you get, again, puts you on the leaderboard. Also, there is a shop based on how well you do. Exchanging item costs your points, but doesn't affect the team's total points. And you can pick up a bunch of things in here. I think, obviously, artifact chests are really important. Unfortunately, they are random. So what you'll choose to pick up in here will depend on how many levels you've obtained on your beast and also which things you need for your account. But I will point out, of course, that legendary artifact fragments are generally high value. You can even get more beast skin fragments, but you need to get to high levels of your beast. But you do need to get your pet very leveled up for that. But those are actually super high value to go and get if you can, well, if you spend basically to get to that high level. I believe that also you can go and just burn through AP to get some of these. So if I just go back to my events, I think you can just get pet food by spending AP. There it is. Fiend Crusade. That's where it is. You can get some amount of these normal slings. Okay, they're not ropes, they're slings, and you can get more pet food. So if you had a ton of AP, it seems like a decent time to go burn through it, especially if you can get this event to time up with something like the Strongest Lord, then you're really cooking with gas. If there's anything else you want to know about this particular event, definitely leave a comment down below. I'll be reading your comments, and I've done this event a couple times now, but I'm always open to learning new tips and tricks, so leave those in the comments, and until next time, you have fun, smash your enemies, and good luck in the horse race.